The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Zion blocks the shot. Elevates. Zion throws the hammer down. Blows by the D. A wide open shot. Steph Curry hits it. It's a brand new ball game from now. Some tight defense here. Shoots with conviction. An off-balance shot, no good. Goes up for the layup. Doncic's making it look easy inside. Great defense. To the paint. Westbrook is just unstoppable. We're back to even now. He's so crafty with the ball. A wide open three. Some tough luck there on the three. That's a quick release. Steph Curry knocks down the three with poise. Steph Curry sends it away. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. The defender cannot keep up. An explosive finish at the rim. Oh my goodness, what a move. An open three on the way. Drains the three-pointer. Cannot shake off the defender. That's some solid defense. A clever fake. Wide open for a three. Dominga. What a beautiful three. Uncontested three-pointer. Some Luka magic on display right there. The defender is shaking off on that one. A failed drive attempt. Create space with the crossover. Doncic just denies the shot. Fires away. Mighty put back from Russ. With an emphatic slam from Russ. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion scores with a dunk. Great defense. Blows by the D. Dominga setting the pick. A good look for three. You know he'll go in when Curry takes the shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. A clever pass. Going for the dunk. Westbrook with the rack attack. Oh my goodness, what a move. An open three on the way. Doncic hits it. Defense needs to be better now. The defender cannot keep up. Attacking the basket. Seth Curry lays it in. Now that's too easy. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Watch out for the dunk. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Create space with the crossover. Wide open for a three. Doncic stays high from the three. Setting a screen. Create space with the crossover. Going for the dunk. Kuminga with the heavy slam. Shoots from way downtown. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Zion throws it down with authority. 4, 3. Zion. Quick hands on that strip. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. Fires away. Shot clock about to expire. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Westbrook with a pull-up jumper. The players are looking tired. That's a nice dish. A close-range shot. Blew that one. Pulls up from mid-range. Seth Curry knocks it down. Rises up. McDaniels with an effortless dunk. And we're all tied up. George running the pick and roll. Uncontested three-pointer. That's just way too easy. Elevates. Westbrook just casually drops it in. The defender is dropped. Lays it up. Seth Curry makes an easy basket. Watch out for the dunk. Oh, what a shocking miss. A good look for three. Schroeder, 3 points off the board. Open look. Boom. Shot is good. Blows by the D. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. to the paint. He misses that? I don't believe it. Nice! With an effortless dunk. Wide open for a three. Not much time left now. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Russ stops and pops. Westbrook secures the two-pointer. The game is tied. Flash snatches on. Fool with the steal. Watch out for the dunk. Westbrook is just unstoppable. Up. George with the rack attack. It's a brand new ball game from now. George with the block. Going for the dunk. Fool with a dominating throwdown. Uncontested three-pointer. Schroeder. Defenders are going to have a hard time now. Another lead change in this heated game. Every possession matters now. McDice with a well-timed pick. An open mid-range. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Between the legs, step back three. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Cut down, 4. A wide open 3. 3. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. And that concludes our game. And there it is, a big win for them. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Not much time left now. Thompson blocks the shot. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever pass, wide open for a three. How did Clay miss that shot? Time is running out. The defender is shaking off on that one. Kaminga with a big time block. Shot clock winding down. The defender cannot keep up in open mid-range. Doncic knocks it down. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. Not much time left now. A wide open shot. Doncic. Shot is good. Step back and pops. Some Luka magic on display right there. An open three on the way. Doncic stays high from the three. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. Uncontested three-pointer. Some tough luck there on the three. Doncic finds the open man. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock about to expire. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. Quick hands on that strip. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock about to expire. Kaminga, an explosive finish at the rim. A large deficit to overcome with precious. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Time is running out. Four, Capella sends it away. 3-1, a tough three-pointer. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. The defender cannot keep up. That's a quick release. The touch isn't quite there today. The Peller throws the hammer down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Step back and pops. That's a bad shot. Shot clock about to expire. Goes up for the layup. George lays it in. Now that's too easy. We're back to even now. The defender is shaking off on that one. Open look. George secures the two-pointer. Fires away. Some Luka magic on display right there. And they take the lead. Quickly takes it to the rim. Doncic weaves through traffic and scores. Another lead change in this heated game. Doncic with a well-timed pick. That's some solid defense. Cannot shake off the defender. A wide open three. Rises up. George. An explosive finish at the rim. Blows by the D. An open three on the way. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Gets a good look. Missed the open shot. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot. No good. Lays it up and in. Create space with the crossover. Pulls up from mid-range. Doncic. Shot is good. Shoots from way downtown. George. From way outside. I can't believe it. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. Uncontested three-pointer. Doncic stays hot from the three. A good look for three. Schroeder. That's just way too easy. Create space with the crossover. The defender cannot. Doncic with the big rejection. Wide open for a three. George hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Doncic hesitates, turns, and fades. Doncic sinks the basket. Uncontested three-pointer. Some Luka magic on display right there. What a crafty change of pace. Fires away. George sets a solid screen. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Oh my goodness, what a move. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Blows by the D. That's too far out. Not much time left now. Schroeder. Spectacular shooting performance. The defender is shaking off on that one. Capella forces the dunk on that one. Create space with the crossover. Go straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. 3, 2, an open three on the way. Doncic stays hot from the three. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. A wide open three. Doncic drains the three-pointer. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. A difficult mid-range shot. Nice D on that play. Blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. A wide open three. Schroeder. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. The defender cannot keep up. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fakes it, didn't shoot, an open mid-range. Booker knocks it down. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fires away. Some tough luck there on the three. Watch out for the dunk. Nurkic with a jaw-dropping dunk. Giannis setting a pick. A wide open shot. They're struggling on the offensive end. A good look for three. Some Luka magic on display right there. Launches a quick shot. Hits it. Doncic dancing with the ball. Attacking the basket. Doncic making it look easy inside. Fires one off. Booker secures the two-pointer. Nurkic with the dunk fade. That shot was contested. Nurkic, what an impossible shot. Blows by the D. A failed drive attempt. Pump fakes. An open mid-range. Missed it. A clever fake. The floor is looking slippery out there. The defense was all over that shot. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Bad shot selection right there. A forced shot and missed. To the paint. Nurkic with the rack attack. Pump fakes. Going for Tried to dunk. Giannis with the posterizer. Great defense. That's a deep three. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Fakes the shot. A long-range three-pointer. Doncic hits it from the parking lot. Oh my goodness, what a move. Open look. The players are looking tired. Create space with the crossover. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Pulls up from mid-range. Wiggins hits it. The shot is contested. The D was too tight on that shot. Nurkic with the Nurk play. A successful contest by the defender. Running the pick and roll. Driving for a layup. Doncic nails the two-pointer. Cut down. 4, 3. Gets a good look. 2. Booker knocks it down. One. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. Wiggins with a ferocious slam. Uncontested three-pointer. Whew, missed an opportunity there. That's a slick move. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. Wiggins just denies the shot. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Lays it up. Nurkic buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. Excellent pass. An open three on the way. Schroeder. 3 points off the board. Hayward attacking into the rack. Hayward makes an easy basket. Just too quick for the defense. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Defense was all over. Hayward fakes for the jumper. A contested shot. Hayward sinks it in. How did that one go in? A big basket. They got the lead. He's so crafty with the ball. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Nurkic with the dunk fade. A tough shot. Still manages to hit it. Wow, that was way too easy. Fires away. Steph Curry knocks down the three with poise. It's a brand new ball game from now. Kind of forced that one. Whoa, great D. A difficult mid-range shot. Not a smart play. That's too far out. Shooter from way outside. I can't believe it. Nurkic with the dunk fade. A tough shot. Whoa, great D. Hayward fakes for the jumper. A successful contest by the defender. Hayward ignores the D and knocks it down. An open three on the way. What a beautiful three. The Sen shot. A good look for three. Thompson knocks down the three. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Elevates. Wiggins with a ferocious slam. That shot was contested. Nice D on that play. Watch out for the dunk. Nurkic scores with a dunk. Between the legs, step back three. A wide open three. You know he'll go in when Curry takes the shot. Cut down. 4, 3. The Sen shot. Schroeder. That's a clean block. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. With the block. Going for the dunk, just casually drops it in. Seth Curry setting a screen. George with the great anticipation rises up. George with the heavy slam. Schroeder sets a solid screen. The defender cannot keep up. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Zion with an effortless dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. A contested shot, not a smart play. That's a nice dish. Uncontested three-pointer. Seth Curry knocks down the three with poise. That player gives them the lead. Lost Seth Curry blocks the shot. To the paint. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Fires away. George, that's just way too easy. They've turned the tables. The defender cannot keep up. Uncontested three-pointer. Schroeder knocks down the three. They got the lead. What a game! Going for the dunk. George with the rack attack, and they're back on top. Oh my goodness, what a move. Wide open for a three. The touch isn't quite there today. Elevates. Zion finishes with a commanding slam. They pull one back. Zion with a big-time block. Zion with an unstoppable dunk, and they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Now that's what we call a Nurkic. Sends it away. A wide open shot. George sinks the basket. Create space with the crossover. A good look for three. The shot bounces off the rim. An open three on the way. Some tough luck there on the three. Paul dishes the ball to his teammate. That's a deep three. Spectacular shooting performance. Blows by the D. A wide open three. Schroeder. What a beautiful three. Attacking the basket. Missed it. Uncontested three-pointer. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fakes the shot. Time is running out. An explosive finish at the rim. Gets a good look. Doncic. Shot is good. The defender cannot keep up. Watch out for the dunk with the heavy slam. The defender is shaking off on that one. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. A clever pass. Pump fakes. Create space with the crossover. Driving for a layup. And that's it. The game is over. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. An open three on the way. Schroeder. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Giannis setting a pick. Russ stops and pops. A two-pointer. Won't go. What an incredible assist. Fires away. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Some tight defense here. Rises up. Coming in strong to the paint. Giannis scores with a dunk. Anderson setting a screen. A wide open three. Some tough luck there on the three. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock winding down. He misses that? I don't believe it. Open look. Schroeder secures the two-pointer. Giannis running the pick and roll. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with an effortless dunk. Westbrook, quick hands on that strip. Shoots with conviction. A missed attempt from three. No. Flash snatches on with a hard strip. Here comes the supermodel. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Giannis with a rim-rattling dunk. Wide open for a three. Schroeder hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Giannis on the drive. Just casually drops it in. They can seal the deal right here. Shoots from way downtown, and that concludes our game. And they've come away with the W. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Blows by the D. Wide open for a three. Drains the three-pointer. That's a big body setting the pick. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Murray, 3 points off the board. The game is tied. A failed drive attempt. Blows by the D, kind of forced that one. A forced shot and missed. Some tight defense here. That's a nice dish. No hesitation for that shot. That was not a good chance. Quickly takes it to the rim. Jokic just walks in and adds 2 to the scoreboard. The defender cannot keep up. McDyess with a well-timed pick. Uncontested three-pointer. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. McDyess throws the hammer down, and we're all tied up. Jokic sets the screens for Murray. McDyess blocks the shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Create space with the crossover. Bad shot selection right there. The defense was all over that shot. Cannot shake off the defender. A successful contest by the defender. A forced shot and missed. To the paint, McDyess scores with a dunk. Dream shake from Jokic. Goes up with strength. Jokic has all sorts of ways to finish. It's all square now. What a game. McDyess with a well-timed pick. A good look for three. Schroeder. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Great defense. Excellent pass. Blue arrow out. Schroeder with a big-time block. An open three on the way. You know he'll go in when Curry takes the shot. We got ourselves a tie. Oh my goodness, what a move. To the paint, and that's the final buzzer. Congratulations, that was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Sensational move from Luka. Doncic sinks the basket. Force the opponent to stop. Nurkic with the huge rejection. Sets a solid screen. Nurkic protecting the rim with a block. Blows by the D. Such a smart pass from Doncic. Creates space with the crossover. Time is running out. Oh my goodness, what a move. A wide open three. Schroeder. That's just way too easy. Doncic finds the open man. Nurkic just denies the shot. Shot clock about to expire. The defender is shaking off on that one. Nurkic throws the hammer down. George with the steal. A long-range three-pointer hits it from the parking lot. It's a brand new ball game from now. Quick Nurkic with the big rejection. Elevates. George just casually drops it in. Nurkic with the dunk fade in open mid-range. Nurkic knocks it down. The game is all tied up. Nurkic with the dunk fade. A difficult mid-range shot. Nurkic makes it over tight defense. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. The defender cannot keep up. That's too far out. Shot clock winding down. You won't be making that shot every day. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Not much time left now. The D was too tight on that shot. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. The defender is shaking off on that one. Uncontested three-pointer, no good from the three-point line. The defender cannot keep up. Shot clock about to expire. A difficult mid-range shot. Whoa, great D. An open mid-range. Off the mark on that one. Schroeder with a well-timed pick. Oh my goodness, what a move. Gets a good look. Schroeder secures the two-pointer. Blows by the D. Creates space with the Schroeder. That's a clean block. Wide open for a three. Schroeder drains the three-pointer. Adams running the pick and roll. The defender cannot keep up. Oh my goodness, what a move. Shot clock winding down. Clay with the catch and shoot. The D was too tight. Fires away. Schroeder, that's just way too easy. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Capella sets a solid screen. That's too far out. And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. The defender cannot keep up. Creates space with a step back, hits it. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock about to expire. Wide open for a three. Schroeder drains the three-pointer. And they take the lead. Great defense. Uncontested three-pointer. Clarkson. 3 points off the board. A big basket. They got the lead. That's a slick move. Step back and pops. Doncic knocks it down. The game is tied. Open look. Dodge. Shot is good. An open mid-range. Sinks the basket. Tie game, the pressure is on. Julio with the block. An open three on the way. The touch isn't quite there today. The defender is shaking off on that one. Blows by the D, gets a good look. Shot clock winding down. Schroeder secures the two-pointer. Going rush deep. Julio rises up for that block. Going rush deep. What a defensive effort from Julio. Shoots from way downtown, and that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W.